Every time a man eats fish, the wife will gouge out the eyes of the fish
because I'm blind.
He ate it for more than 10 years without
Watching
finding
my
any
husband
problem.
eat with relish.
What do you sell? The wife on the ground showed a strange smile. Men are born blind, but with a handsome face. It also made him a famous handsome man in the village. The women in the village coveted his beauty. From time to time, take care of his massage
However,
business.
today's
village flowers are uncharacteristically.
He told men that if they
wanted to restore their sight,
you can visit a nearby temple.
A lame friend of his goes every day, and for the 100th time I was able to walk. Man after get off work. He told his wife that he wanted to visit, but the wife exclaimed after hearing it. He knew he was ugly, afraid that her husband will dislike him when he regains his sight. But no matter how much he tried to stop him, determined to go to worship. The next morning, the man set off for the temple. On the way, he also met Murhua. And the village flower was very happy to hear that the man was going to find out who is the most beautiful woman
comes
in
to the
village.
temple.
He dropped a coin. Then put your hands together and pray devoutly. I hope God will see him again. One day, my friend asked him to help massage his shoulders. He is in front of his friends, unabashedly spoke out about what he did. But his friends advised him not to get his hopes up. Because the man's wife also goes to the temple every day to pay homage. But the content of the visit is unknown. Men don't care what their friends say. Still go to the temple on time every day to pay homage. It is still a fishing rod with its eyes buckled off. He can't see it and thinks it's the most delicious food. The man hugged his eyes tightly. He said that he always dreamed that his eyes were getting better. The wife's face immediately fell. He knows such a handsome man. You can marry yourself. It has been a blessing cultivated in 8 lifetimes. I want men's eyes to never see. And the man still insists on daily worship. Finally, the 100th day has arrived. He tossed a coin and prayed from the bottom of his heart. I hope God will give him a chance to be a normal person. But when he slowly opened his eyes, but found that the whole world is still dark, it didn't restore power. He came home in despair. The stone in his hand accidentally fell to the ground. He was just about to pick up the stone. Gradually became sharper. He actually regained his power. Hey! He hugs his wife excitedly. Then I cried out loud. This is also the first time he has seen his wife's face clearly. He immediately came to the constantly mirror. Admire each other's faces. He also said that the two were a good match. Then he suddenly remembered what his friend said. So he casually asked his wife, "Have you helped yourself to worship?" But the wife said nothing, just walked away silently. Since regaining sight, men's mindset has also changed. Even the food I eat every day tastes better. But when he picked up his favorite dried fish, but I can't say anything. He thought the fish without eyes was too ugly, not to his liking at all. So he put down the chopsticks in his hand. Put down the chopsticks ready to go out and have a look. The outside world is full of unknowns. He stared at the sky curiously for a long time. Rock. I picked it up as usual. I planned to give it to my wife. But the neighbors said, no woman would appreciate this kind of broken stone. It turns out that the wife pretends to like it on the surface. The purpose is to cater to the kindness of men. Kidding, that comes with democratic custody. The man listened to his neighbor. So I bought my wife a beautiful bunch of hairpins. However, the wife was not happy when she saw it. He also blamed men for buying such expensive things. See the gift you have prepared. Can't compare to some small stones. He was furious. He gave all the stones he had previously given to his wife. Thrown it all out the door. On this day, he gave his friend a massage. His friends whispered to him, "What are your thoughts after seeing your wife's appearance?" The man smiled. He always thought his wife was a beautiful woman. But friends say his wife is average looking. If it weren't for his blindness, I will never marry such a woman. However, only the village flower is worthy of a man's hand. Men begin to care about their appearance. This makes the wife by her side feel even more uneasy. The next day, he came to the temple just as he turned to leave. I actually met the village flower who came to pay homage. Also heard that the man has reached out and touched the handsome face of the other eyes as a dim. No. What's at him? Your family man was about to say no, but he was seduced by the constant words of the village flower. As the daughter of the village chief family, a few random dishes for guests. It's all men have never seen in their lives. The man is very grateful for the grand invitation, but the atmosphere between the two is getting more and more wrong. The man's wife barged in the door. His tearful eyes were like a knife. Walked towards the man expressionlessly, watching her husband who has been in love for many years. The wife thinks it is best to be blind, so he stretched out his finger, directly poked the man in the eye. You come. Wait for the man to wake up again. I find myself blind again. And his wife comforted her calmly. Everything is just a nightmare. The man quickly settles down. Know that what happened was just a dream. But this is the wife who turned her head strangely. And under the mirror, impressively placed the plum hairpin that the man gave him. The wife goes up the mountain every day to pray. He prayed that his husband would never accompany him to be the most loving couple. No colorful confusion. Maybe it's the plain truth. This is the scariest place in the human heart.